Now, rescuers are continuing the search for possible survivors of two devastating landslides in an isolated area of southern Ethiopia. The operation today is being hindered by heavy rain, and there is no sign yet of heavy mechanical equipment arriving to help with the search. At least 229 people have been killed, and fears are growing that the number of dead could rise. The BBC's Kalkidan Yibaltal reports.
This is the village in Gofa district, deep in southern Ethiopia, that has been since the beginning of the week a setting of tragedy. Two landslides in consecutive days have claimed more than 200 lives. And many people here are mourning. Others, like you see here, are still looking for their missing loved ones. Many of the work is being done manually. There is a general sense of shock, disbelief, and grief under these hills. Most of the deaths occurred, according to officials that we talked to, during the second landslide. That was after several people from the local communities and even from neighboring villages arrived here, rushed here to help save and rescue people who were buried during the first landslide. Now, this is a fairly remote and underdeveloped area. To arrive here, we had to fly from the capital, Addis Ababa, to the largest city in the area, and after that we had to drive for more than 5 hours up these mountains. It's not easily accessible, and that remoteness appears to have hampered emergency response efforts. Now the most pressing issue right here appears to be finding bodies, because at this point it seems very unlikely to find survivors. But after that, the authorities will have the responsibility of helping the survivors and families of the victims. But beyond that, there is a larger question lingering. Several areas in southern Ethiopia, including this one, have been identified by the UN to be at risk of extreme weather events like flooding and landslide. Tackling that issue is going to be a huge question for the authorities in the coming months and even years. Kalkidan Yibaltal, BBC News.